Monkeys in the wild are fascinating creatures. They have been observed to do everything from washing coconuts before cracking them open, eating with their hands, to wearing leaves on their heads like hats. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the most interesting facts about these furry creatures and what scientists know about them so far. Number 1. Monkey goes clubbing. In 2013, one of Dubai's nightclub goers took a monkey to a club, and from the looks of it, tried to get it drunk on vodka. Shortly after, images of the monkey's night out appeared on Facebook, apparently sporting the logo of the nightclub's independent promoter. The resulting furor ran on Facebook and Twitter for days. The residents of Dubai posted hundreds of comments, the vast majority expressing sympathy for the animal. Some called for the monkey's owner to be deported, others for clubbers to boycott the venue in protest. The club, meanwhile, swiftly distanced itself from the event, severing ties with the promoter, sacking the doorman and donating around £2,500 to local animal charities. A business has got to do what it's got to do to survive. Number 2. Chimpanzees can recognize themselves in a mirror. This is something most of us take for granted, but if we consider how many animals don't have this ability, or even more surprisingly, never seem to realize that their reflection actually belongs to them, then these primates are smart. It's not just humans who have self-awareness. A male monkey named Chantek was raised by a human family from the time he was an infant, so that they could study him. Born in 1977, he was raised by an American anthropologist, Dr. Lynn Miles, and her assistant in Southcombe. When he grew up, Chantek would wash himself with soap every morning before going off to work at a nearby zoo. He also learned to brush his teeth using toothpaste, but what really blew researchers away was when they found out that he recognized himself in mirrors. This wasn't discovered until the year 2000, when scientists noticed in one of these mirror tests during a routine checkup. Number 3. It is illegal to own pet monkeys in Dubai. Yes, you heard it right. As you probably know already, some wealthy Dubaians keep everything from monkeys to cheetahs, lions, tigers, bobcats, and even crocodiles as pets. Whether you're a long-time expatriate in the city of Dubai or a recent transplant to this fabulous city, if you're thinking of adding a pet to your family, it's essential for you to know about the laws in the emirate regarding pet ownership. As of July 2017, Dubai and the rest of the UAE have been tightening up the leash on pet ownership. Amongst the reasons for this ban is the hope to provide greater protection for humans and animals in Dubai, as well as ensure the prevention of animal-transmitted diseases and the ill treatment of exotic pets. Research has shown that monkeys carry life-threatening diseases such as hepatitis B. If you've ever been to Dubai and seen these adorable monkeys at the airport, then it's important for you to know that they are illegal. Number 4. Monkeys are also very social creatures. There are over 200 species of primates on Earth, but only 10 inhabit part of the United States. And hey, if you don't know what primates are mammals that are more closely related to humans than any other living animals. Monkeys spend most of their time grooming one another or playing together off in the distance. Long-tailed macaques spend 110% more time grooming their friends than strangers. You might be wondering why all these extra cleaning. Well, they build social relationships between members of their group who will provide them with food and protection, should it be needed one day, when times get tough out there in nature's wild jungle. Number 5. The smallest monkey on the planet weighs 45 grams. The pygmy marmoset is the smallest monkey, weighing in at just over 2 ounces. It's about 3 inches long, and has a tail of around 14 centimeters. The largest species of monkey is called the mandrill, and is 3.3 feet long and weighing up to 36 kilograms, that's 79 pounds. Number 6. The Native American myth about monkeys. The Barbary macaque is a native animal to Morocco, but has become an invasive species all over North America. They were originally brought there by Spanish explorers as pets around 400 years ago. Native Americans believe that monkeys are spirits, and will therefore feed them bananas, so they can come back during their next life cycle as humans. In some cultures, people see monkeys with negativity due to superstitions about how bad luck follows after primates given human form. Number 7. The brain of a typical monkey shares many similarities with the human brain. This can be seen through their cognitive abilities such as problem solving, memorizing patterns, and following instructions. Some monkeys have learned to communicate with humans by using sign language or typing on a computer. Baboons can have up to 60 different vocalizations, which include grunts, barks, and howls. Number 8. Monkeys work as waiters. If you've ever dreamed of having a monkey for a butler, your dream can finally be realized. A restaurant in Japan called Kayabuki uses monkeys as waiters. Kayabuki is a small restaurant in Japan which has some rather unusual staff members in the form of 5 adorable monkeys. They do everything including fetching hot towels for customers. For those worried about the monkeys being in a restaurant, animal welfare have inspected the living conditions and approved them, and the monkeys are only allowed out into the restaurant for a limited time each night to make sure they don't get stressed. Also, in Malaysia and Thailand, monkeys are trained and employed as harvesters of large coconut plantations. Number 9. If you want to live, never look a gorilla in the eye. Gorillas are generally gentle and calm animals, but can be very dangerous if handled carelessly or if they feel threatened. If you happen to fall into their pen at the zoo or come across one in the wild, keep your distance, don't move, and never look into their eyes. If you look them in the eye, they might think you're challenging them to a fight, and that can be fatal. If you run, a gorilla will take that as a challenge for dominance. And if you scream, that would be seen as an aggressive display of power. What you should do is to stay calm, be submissive, go down as much as possible, and never look it in the eyes, or that would be your last sight. Number 10. Monkeys can learn how to use tools just like humans. Chimpanzees are the only living creatures that can use tools just like humans. The only time they need help is when it comes to figuring out how exactly a tool works. One monkey was shown 2 different types of baskets that were used for gathering fruit. It had never seen either type of basket before, but after watching one being filled with food he figured out which one would work as well, but then he needed help figuring out how to use it. These primates tend to have very similar features like humans, and it brings up the question, did we actually evolve from them? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. This is the Jump Facts channel, click to watch the next amazing video.